Kill you! You want a piece of me?
I got a bad feeling about this.
Are you sure this is the place? It's too quiet.
You're messing with the wrong girl!
Must be my imagination. Did you hear something? What was that? Over here! No! You're hurt! I'll end your miserable life.
Over here! Oh yeah?
Damn you!
Bitch, that's a fat...
There's gonna be trouble.
Ha!
Over here! Got your head!
You're girl! Never should have come.
What was that?
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Give it your best shot!
Have you found it? What does it say? Is she on the list? Okay, I'll follow your lead. Let's get out of here.
Well, well, well. What do we have here? Or should I say, look what the cat dragged in.
You!
Ah, so you do remember me. I am flattered, really. But you see, Rigmore, you have been making quite a bit of a nuisance of yourself lately, haven't you? Can you even begin to realize the trouble you and your friend have caused me? Running around Skyrim, leaving a trail of dead people. You know, that sort of thing. I'm afraid, Rigmore, it seems I'm going to have to punish you all over again.
Not this time, Justicar. I am not that defenseless child anymore. You'll need more than your lash to punish me this time. Where's your Bosmer lackeys? Pity they couldn't accompany you to your death as well. I would love to show them the courtesy they showed me in kind.
Ah, the Bosmer gangmasters, yes. I'm happy to say they're still doing very well. The last time I saw them, they were keeping a very good watch on their fields. From the top of the spikes I placed their heads on, they at least couldn't complain about the view. But alas, Rigmore, no more time to chit-chat. I don't suppose I could persuade you and your friend to come quietly now, could I? All this fighting and killing is really quite tedious for a high-ranking noble gentleman as myself. Maybe we could start again where we left off and take time to reflect on older, happier times.
For my dead body?
So be it.
I still hate myself, you know, for not being there for him. Some son I turned out to be, huh? They were supposed to let us go. You know, after he agreed to their terms. They separated me from my mom after that. I haven't seen her since. I'll never forgive the Empire for turning their backs on us. No, they treated us well. It was after the extradition that it all went bad. Okay, they kept their promise to spare our lives, but just barely. It became a living hell. I was to become a slave. I had no rights, no life. I had no hope, and I was scared. And I remember asking myself over and over, why can't I just go home? No! I need this. I wouldn't do what they wanted, so they beat me. Gah! No! The stupid Bosmer, of course. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I was sent to Valenwood to work on a farm. There was this Bosmer and his 2 sons. What assholes they were. I remember a high-ranking Justicar would come visit every now and then to check on me. Of course, now it's all clear, but then he would tell them that if they touched me, you know, he would have their disgusting, lowly, worthless heads removed and placed on spikes. So the slavers beat me instead. But that bastard had me flogged like a dog.
We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight.
Yeah, I almost broke the slave master's neck. They didn't understand, but I was brought up a true Nord fighter. My dad always told me it was better to live one day as a warrior than a lifetime as a coward. It would be the last time they raised their hand against me. I was placed in Thalmor custody where they flogged me with their whips. Didn't want to dirty their hands, they said. I don't remember anything much after that. Until I awoke in a clean, soft bed. I thought I was in Sovereign Guard at first, but then the pain. Yeah, I love him deeply. He's like a father to me. Oh my. Yeah, don't tell him though. He'll growl at me. Yeah, didn't you know Khajiit growl when they get mad? Oh my. I think I'm done talking now. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go do this.
Every night, we ought to dig a big hole. Throw all them dark elves
watch out.
and Argonians in it. Tear each other to pieces.
Wait. Over there, come on, quick. The poor thing. We can't just leave it here. It'll die. No, it won't. It's so beautiful, Dragonborn. Look. Trust me. Hey there. Don't be afraid. We're going to help you out, okay? We're your friends. We're going to let you out. Go on, you're free now. Yeah, that was quite something, right?
Someone there? Thought I heard something. Picked a bad time. I'm gonna burn you down! Rip you open!
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old form.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
We haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
You're a war hero, Grunwolf. Ulfric will listen to you.
It's not that you one of those Skyrim for the Nords types? Good. Too many Nords in this town have been listening to Ulfric. He's tough, loyal to his men. I'll speak to Ulfric soon. But I make no promises that I can change his mind.
I hate this place. No wonder the Empire stays away.
You need anything, come see me. I'm as resourceful as I am discreet. I have a lot of respect for Ambar's Frandar, but his views are a little extreme.
What the?
You look like someone who appreciates nice things.
Horses. All day long. Do you have any idea how dull horses are?
All my goods are legitimate, which is more than I can say for some.
The best way for us to win the Nord's respect is through hard work.
Well met. Who wants to know? I may or may not. Depends. What do you want? Rings, trinkets, they come and go. You'll need to be more specific. Ah yes, I remember that ring. It was one of the many items I took for myself as payment for services rendered. You see, I worked there temporarily as a kitchen servant. Unfortunately one night I made the broth too rich by adding some seared skeever meat in with the vegetables. The Thalmor spent 2 days racing each other to the latrines. Serves them right, arrogant fools. They told me I was lucky not to lose my head. Obviously they're no connoisseurs of fine cuisine, eh? Anyway, a shipment of crates arrived from the Solitude docks that afternoon. They contained fine clothes, jewellery, shoes, ornaments, even a pile of rags. But what I found most disturbing was the chains and shackles. It was obvious to me that these items were from slavers in way of payment for the Thalmor to ignore illegal mining operations. In Empire-controlled provinces, right under their stupid imperial noses. There was something, but it will cost you the price of helping me get out of this rat hole and returning home.
Miranye, I just
Give me some gold. The rest of the story will give you what you're looking for. Now then, where was I? Ah yes, I was rifling through the pockets of the clothing, as you do, when I noticed a list. My heart skipped a beat when I realised on the list were the names of the poor wretches the belongings had come from, and where they'd been sent. Men, women, and even children, taken from the provinces by pirates and slave masters. That's the Thalmor for you, with their usual bureaucratic thoroughness for fine details, filthy dogs.
I'll do all the talking. No worries.
The gold and silver and anything else of value was stripped from the crates, and they arranged for them to be taken to Northwatch Harbour. I grabbed what I could and hightailed it out of there. What you seek is on the slavers list. The person you seek who owned this ring will be on it, and where they were taken to. Yeah, it's located in a ravine on the Iraq border. You can't access it from land, all clandestine-like, but I knew of a guy who worked there as a skivvy. The Thalmor would send him to take food and meat to hired mercs and bandits that guarded a secret entrance into the harbour from land. Head to the border with Iraq, then make your way down the path. You'll see some ruins of an old Imperial fort. Look for an old well in the undergrowth. It will lead you into the harbour, but be careful, it might still be guarded. If I were you, I would make sure this list is passed on to the authorities. This kind of abomination needs to be stopped. I would love to see the Thalmor squirm out of this one. Good day to you.
Okay, what's the plan? Do you know where this place is? Great, let's go find that list. Why shouldn't I be? Why are you so concerned how I feel? Has someone been talking about me behind my back? Thought what? Don't you assume you know how I feel? What is it? You want to go on alone and leave me here? In this dump? Hey, why don't you stay here and I'll just go kill them all myself and get that stupid list? Hey, I don't need no dragonborn babysitting me. I can take care of myself. Ever since the age of 14, I've had my life ripped apart. I've suffered alone, and there was no one there for me. No one! Hey. I'm sorry, too. I'm also cold. And I'm hungry. And I'm tired. Can we find somewhere warm and go eat? What about that inn in the square? Maybe I do need to talk about what happened to me, but not here. Just so you know, I really like having you around.
It's no secret the Aretino boy is doing some ritual, trying to call the Dark Brotherhood. But who's going to stop him? Me? I'll have no part of that.
Hey, an inn.
Farm work is hard work. It's good to relax when I can, but I still have to listen to my brothers harping about injustice.
Oh, pardon me. Was I in your way?
We drink to our youth, to the
Where do I start?
for the age of oppression.
No, I really do. I do need to talk about what happened back then. Especially now that I know it wasn't just a random thing. A lot of the memory is broken. I think it was just my way of dealing with it all. I was only a young girl. It wasn't long after my 14th birth year when they came for my dad. Yeah, that's quite something, right? No, never. He would get quite annoyed if I asked about that. I remember he would always give me a sword too heavy to practice with, but he insisted. And when I just got used to it, he would give me another one. He would say to me,
Hey, these hot springs look really inviting. Could we stop so I could take a bath? Come on. I heard about these hot springs. People bathe in them all the time. The water is meant to have rejuvenating properties. Hey, you never know, they might help with the pain with my back. You know, the scars. Yeah, right. Make sure they're the only things you're watching. Hey, you know what? I think it might have helped with the pain with my back. You know, the scars? You know, it's better than I thought. Although the giants and mammoths might put off tourists. Yeah, they're quite something, right? Courtesy of my stay in Haven. Mm-hmm. Sometimes. I have to lay on my side when I sleep. Uh-huh. Must have someone looking after me. A guardian angel or something. Hey, I'll tell you about it sometime.
You know, she used to travel to the Imperial City sometimes to get things we didn't have in Bruma. And I would beg her to take me with her so I could get out of my sword and combat training. She just couldn't say no. And she would make up any old rubbish excuse and my father lapped it up. He knew she was lying. He would give us that look. But he loved her so much. She had him in the palm of her hand. We would go shopping and listen to the bards and minstrels playing in the streets, and sometimes I would just go sit in the library and read everything I could get my hands on for hours and hours till she came and got me. We could finally take off our fur coats for once, and I remember I would look up and let the sunshine warm my face. I would try on some of the linen dresses, and she would buy me a special treat. The summer in Cyrodiil. So green. So timeless. Oh, how I miss all that. I just need to know, if she's still alive. So, you're a Dragonborn, right? Oh, har, that's cute. You really are too much. Okay, let's move on.
Hello? Hello? Hey there. I seem to be a bit lost. I wonder if you could help me. Oh, the name's Tabuku. or Mr. Tibbs if you like. Sorry for any inconvenience. You see, my sister's daughter, she hasn't been too well, and it's her birthday.
Careful, Guardian. But he might be genuinely lost. Go see what he wants and try to help.
Hey there, little lady. How about helping out poor old Mr. Tibbs' niece?
This better be good.
Well, this is a bit embarrassing. I seem to have lost my way. I was hoping to bump into someone. Are you hunting and fishing out here in these parts, or just traveling through? Yeah, well, it's a dangerous place around here, especially for peaceful, law-abiding citizens such as us. But you see, my legs, they get all tired after a long walk. I broke my leg in 3 places a couple of years back. I see what you did there. But seriously, my sister's little girl, she isn't so well either. She suffers from a rare condition and is hereditary. My cousin's auntie's uncle's nephew always had problems when he lifted his arms past his nipples. Hurt like hell. Yeah, well, like I was saying, the little girl. Hey, maybe your little friend over there might have some good advice.
Sure, I'll help.
Yeah, thought as much. It's her, boss. Come on. We're gonna be rich.
You're mine.
You're as good as dead.
You're the best you can do. I cannot best you. No! You need wings. No one touches your real
Try it, you